Okay, we had a... Oh, I got bit by an ant. What's that? Ugh. You may be wondering why I'm wearing a jacket today. We have a cold front that came in, and it's cold. I know what a cold front is now because I'm 107 certified. I'm being passed by everybody today. Okay, here's the old landfill. It's supposed to be just past this. Oh, it's closed. It's locked off, kids. Now I don't know where I'm at. Plan B. What's going on here? As if this morning isn't long enough trying to find a spot. We've got a train. Oh no! Yikes. To get that shot of the train, I had to roll my window down. Guess what? I had these windows tinted yesterday. It looks okay. I'm just looking for a spot to fly the drone. That's all I want. I have literally been driving for an hour. Okay, there's nobody here. This is the perfect spot to do this. We found a spot. It took so long to find this spot that it heated up to 50 degrees and I had to take off my jacket. Anyway, let's get to the point of this video. A long time ago, and I mean a long time ago, we did a video about the DJI Mini 2 and the Find My Drone feature. We recently got a question on a different video about the Find My Drone feature regarding airplane mode. Let me read this to you. Translate to English. Okay, there we go. Do you always switch your phone to airplane mode during a flight? Are these the recommendations in the manual? Only then does the mobile internet from the phone SIM card not work. How does the DJI Fly application read the map? What about Find My Drone? Well, you guys know I'm easily distracted. So when I'm flying the DJI Mini 2, I like to put the phone in airplane mode so I can avoid those distractions like text messages or phone calls or things like that. I remember several years ago there was a video released by somebody, and I can't remember who, and I couldn't find it when I searched for it to give them credit. But I remember them doing a video on airplane mode and how beneficial it is. I followed their advice and I've been using airplane mode pretty much ever since. But Daniel raises a really good question. If you're in airplane mode, will the Find My Drone feature work? If you lose your drone, can you find it? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do two different tests. We're going to test the Mini 2 Dwight, we're going to test the Mini 2 Jack, no. We're going to test the Mini 2 Rose, and then we're going to test the Mini 4 Dwight. I know the Mini 4 doesn't have airplane mode, but it's got the Wi-Fi, so that's what we're going to test on that. Do you have to be connected to Wi-Fi in order to use your Find My Drone feature on the Mini 4 Pro? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to set up a landing pad so we can lose our drone. Okay, I came out and I put that landing pad there. The truck is right over there. I didn't feel like walking very far. It's only a couple hundred feet. I thought that was a dead rat. It's not, it's a bird. Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. I know that the drone could fly through this. There's Rose and Jack's home. I got some reminders from some guys in the comments that since I'm 107 now, I had to get the RID module for the Mini 2 drones that we fly. So I did, I'm in compliance and I don't really care. What I got was, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I got them from Amazon and they're Holy Stone modules. And I'll put a link to them in the description if you guys want to look at them and check them out. So far, they seem to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. They transmit information. There's two different approaches to flying Rose in airplane mode. I can put the phone in airplane mode before I even start anything up, which is what I'm going to do first. And then secondly, I can start everything up and then put it in airplane mode, give it a chance to maybe download the maps. I don't know if there's a difference there or not. So the first test I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the phone in airplane mode before we start anything, before I turn anything on. Got Rose going. We got our remote ID module blinking, saying that it's transmitting information to people that are nosy. I got everything set up here. She's got 0 satellites. Let me get her on the back of the truck. Now guys, this is the first flight with Rose with this remote ID module, so I don't know if it's going to change her flight behavior or not. It weighs 13 grams, so officially it does put her above that 250 gram mark as it is. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let me go to the map view. There we go. She just updated the home point. So Rose is in airplane mode. I'm going to lift her up in the air. I'm going to fly her over to the pad. I'm going to land her, pretend that we lost the drone, and then I'm going to try to see if the Find My Drone feature will work. So let's get her started, see how this module affects her flight. She's right there hovering pretty well. She looks good in the back window here. She's barely moving, and it could be just from the updraft of the props from because she's pretty low to the bed. All right, cool. Maneuverability seems okay. Oh, now she's sinking. Why is she sinking? It's kind of windy maybe, I don't know. She sunk pretty good there. All right, let me get her up in the air here. get her about, I don't know, 70 feet up or so in the air. We'll turn her around and we'll fly over there to the landing pad. So far, our maneuverability seems okay. The landing pad is just below, if I can stop spinning, it's just there below the crosshair. I'm just going to fly her straight over there to this landing pad. I didn't walk that far, did I? Somebody take my landing pad? I think I might have lost the landing pad, guys. Oh, there it is. Jeez. All right, let me sink down here to the landing pad and land on it. All right, so I think we're pretty much on the pad right now. All right, good deal. And she landed almost on the pad. Now we go to the 3 dots. No, we go to the back arrow here. And we're going to go to Profile. And we're going to hit Find My Drone. Enable location services in your phone settings, then conduct a 4G or Wi-Fi network for more accurate location information. Got it. Okay, so we don't have any accurate information yet, but it still has the line from where I'm at to where the drone is. Let's see if I can follow the line. We know that the drone is this way because that's the way that we were flying when we lost it. So let's walk over this way and see if that little blue icon moves closer to it as we get closer to it. I think it's gonna work, but you never know. It's not really, there's no information on the map, so you can't really tell. Okay, right there's the drone. Flashing and beeping does not work. Okay. Oh, it's beeping and flashing now. Okay, so I was wrong. The flashing and beeping does work. And there is Rose screaming for help, saying, help me, help me. You'd think that the flashing and beeping and scream for help would be a little bit louder than that, don't you? Let me stop the flashing and beeping. I'm gonna bring her back to the truck and we're gonna do this again. All right, guys, well, what I did was I came back to the truck and I reset everything. I rebooted the controller and the drone and the phone, and I've got it off of airplane mode now, so it's downloaded the map. So I'm gonna go back here to that option there, and I'm gonna scroll down, and I'm gonna go to airplane mode. So now we're in airplane mode. The map looks like it's disappeared. All right, let me get her up in the air again. We'll get her up back out to that landing pad, and we'll see what she does. We'll see what she does this time. I'm just going to get her straight out there. Okay, so she is in airplane mode. You can tell that the map is not any different than it was before. So let me go to the map. I guess all you got to do is go to the map and hit Find My Drone, and it'll pull up the same thing that it pulled up last time. So there is no difference. I'm going to walk back and I'm going to find Rose, and I'm going to see if the flashing and beeping thing works again, and then we'll come back and we'll fly with Dwight. I think I'm close enough now I can hit the start flashing and beeping button. And I can hear, I don't know if you guys can, but I'm walking up to her now. And there she is, all safe and sound. We found her thanks to the Find My Drone app in airplane mode. All right, Rose has had enough of the limelight. It's time to go get Dwight up in the air. Okay, so we got Dwight here. Got to change his battery out. Whoops. Sorry, man. That probably didn't feel very good, did it? You guys know the Mini 4 does not have an airplane mode per se, but in order sometimes to use all the features, you have to be connected to Wi-Fi. Well, that's what this is going to be testing. We're going to test to see if you have to be on Wi-Fi to use the Find My Drone feature part of the DJI Mini 4. Screen recording is going. I'm going to get Dwight on the back of the truck so he can get his satellites. And we are not connected to Wi-Fi, so this is going to be the first test of maybe 2. I don't know if I'm even going to have to connect to Wi-Fi. We'll see. Dwight! All right, so the map is up. See, what I've done, I think there's a trick here. Nobby Green, I believe it was him, did a video a while back about how to upload or download the maps to your controller so you don't have to be on Wi-Fi in order to fly. So what I did was I followed his advice. If I find the video, I'll put a link for it in the description. Let me get him, I guess, up and going so I can get him over to the landing pad and lose him. We're simulating losing our drones. This isn't real. No drones were lost in the filming of this episode. All right, buddy.
Take off.
I got you going straight up in the air, 22 feet. There you go. Look how windy it is. And his gimbal's perfect. There's no wavering whatsoever for him. Looks good. All right, I'm just going to fly him straight out to the landing pad. I think that was enough time for him to get acclimated for his home point in case we lose our signal. So we are in the middle of the landing pad. We have unofficially lost our drone. Let's hit the map. Again, we're not connected to Wi-Fi. Let me hit Find My Drone and see what he says. So it says that we're it's even got the road here. So the maps have been uploaded or downloaded, I can never remember which it is, to the controller. So let's walk over there to Dwight and see if we can hear him beeping. All right, so this is the walkover that we're going. And you guys can see that there's an arrow. It wasn't like that on Rose, but there's an arrow on our little blue dot showing that we're facing the direction of the drone. Okay, I think we're close enough now to where we can hear him beeping and maybe see him flashing. So let's hit the button. All right, I don't hear anything yet. I can actually see him from where I'm at right now, but I just can't hear him. Kevin, if you shut up, you might be able to hear him. Oh, there he is. Yep, I can hear him from here. So we're probably 30 feet away. And he's screaming for help, like Rose did. Okay, there we are. We found, see, I almost did it again. We found Dwight. And his sound is exactly the same as Rose's. There's no difference. No lost drones here. Let's get him to stop yelling at us. We'll get him back to the truck and we'll have a little chat. Well, Daniel, I got to thank you for the question. I think we learned a lot today. We learned that both the Mini 4 and the Mini 2 can operate the Find My Drone feature without being connected to any type of Wi-Fi. I think the Mini 4 did a little bit better than the Mini 2 because I had the, whoops, I hit the button. I had the maps already downloaded to the controller, so they're there. And it's just a little bit easier to read. With Rose, the maps disappeared, so we had the straight line, but we didn't know what terrain we were in. So I think that the Mini 4 sort of outperformed the Mini 2 today. It's unfortunate. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. God bless.